Welcome back, profit takers. Welcome back. Getting ready to start a new week in June. I can't believe it's already the middle of the year. A year ago, June 7th, a few days ago, we moved back to Texas. We were in Vegas for 3 years and now we're back in Texas, guys. And, you know, things are good. Um, Today I wanted to go over, one of my favorite setups, guys. And this is the three peak formation. It could be a low or high, but for these examples today, it's three peak formation low and the three previous day high breaks, meaning that the price market has broken the high three times. And now we are looking for a potential reversal. Now, is the reversal going to be a game-changing reversal where it's going to change the trend? I don't know. It could be just a reversal just within the actual current bull trend, right? But just know that this typically leads to a reversal. Now, right now, we're looking at oil. Let me go to M30 because on my indicator, you can see the days of the week. So it shows up starting from M30 for whatever reason. I don't know why it don't show up on the hour. I got to ask my developer why doesn't it show up for the hour time frame. But you guys can see this, so it's all good. It's all good. We're just looking at a higher time frame. So basically Monday, oil was out of balance. It closed out of balance. And so what happened was it broke out, of course. Okay. And then we finally, on Tuesday, we got the low. Okay. So then it closed inside. So this didn't even dare to come close to breaking out, or at least attempting to breaking out the previous day low at all. So we were definitely heading long, and we got the confirmation that we were going to have a trade day, a green trade day, right? Based on this low, this day, right? Wednesday confirmed that Tuesday was the first day of the new peak. So this was day one. Wednesday was day two. Closed out of balance. Closed above the open. Boom. We're looking really good to go long on Thursday. Okay. So we have now the first break. Okay. This is the first break of the previous day high. All right. And now Thursday, we had the second break of the previous day high. Okay. Friday, we had the third break of the previous day high. Okay. That's a setup. Okay. Now, here's the thing. Sometimes it will go up and break the previous day high one more time. Right? It could go and break it. Actually, hold on. Let me move this over, because this technically would be here as the previous day high, right? Because that was the high of Friday. So now let's get back to business. So this could go sideways a little bit, climb up, break it one more time, and then this 3 will turn to 4, okay? Because whatever it wanted to do, I don't know. But it did close inside. I don't know, right? It closed inside. So we don't really have a whole bunch of information other than it closed inside. So we just have to wait. It could break it one more time, and then, we get the trade, right? That could totally happen, right? When we have our fourth break. Okay. So that's what I would be looking for. Now, I could be wrong, right? It could definitely sit at this low, right? Which is going to be Friday's closing price. And, perhaps it could just break up and then finally fell, at a previous week's high, which would be up here when the markets open, right? This will then change the previous high. And then break down. Like, those are the things that I'm thinking about could happen, or it could just not even get way up there and then just break Friday's high ever so slightly and then start to come down. That would be typically what would happen on a 3 previous day high break, right? That's what we would expect to happen. But we always want to expect, hey, we always want to have a plan, right? Okay, if this doesn't work out, then we see that, okay, that's not what happened. Perhaps, we need to reconsider and perhaps go and make another change our bias, right? Well, really just not really changing the bias, but not sticking so hard on a bias that you can't move, right? You're paralyzed with this mindset of this has to be this way and nothing else. I mean, just looking at the H4, right? This looks like a long trend. So this actual reversal could just possibly be just a reversal just within a pullback. It's just a pullback, right? Within the main trend of this particular instrument. Okay, that's how I'm looking at that. So I'm going to go ahead and identify this Friday's closing price, because as we know that this is going to be a level where price was going to be auctioning from throughout the week, and I want to be aware of it. Okay, so that's how I identify that. All right, so if we look at the NQ, guys, it's going to be the same thing. Let me go down to M4. I'm sorry, M30. See it a little better. Here, guys, slightly different pattern. I'm liking this one a little bit more because we do have this low on the inside of this range. Okay. Right. I'm liking this. We have this low here. So this one, again, it's the same thing. We had, on Friday, last week, Friday, we had a failed breakout, right? Got to the low and it just broke out and failed, came all the way back in, and it closed inside. So Monday, we we were looking for an opportunity to go long as well. However, it did close inside. It did give us a short trend at the high of the day, high of the session, right? And then we had another low here. Okay. So come Tuesday, this thing right here was definitely our first green day, right? Because we had the high that, again, it failed at the high of the week. We had the low. It did not, again, this would have been the previous day low. It didn't even get close to this. It didn't do anything. It didn't break out or anything. It just stayed within the range. And then, of course, it closed above the open. And so that let us know that, hey, on Wednesday, so this confirmed as day 1, this is day 2, this is day 3, we are going long. Okay. Wednesday was long. Okay. And then, of course, it closed out of balance on Thursday. It was inside day pretty much for the whole day. And then Friday, again, still an out of balance market, really closed back inside. It was in that range. And it definitely gave us the dump and pump. Prices came to the high of the previous day high. It pinned that, and then it just fell, right? And then you're able to go long towards the end, within the 9 o'clock, third hour session time, right? With news and everything. So now that that's happened, like I said, I'm seeing this low, right? We got this set up and I'm like, okay, this could also do the same thing. We could go sideways, we could go up, we could ping the high, and then we could totally come back down and perhaps, get support at this level. This is just my idea. I don't know if that's going to happen or not, but this is what I'm thinking about. However, if that does not happen, right, and then we end up having this high right here, right, as an area where we're going to break through. So it could do this too. Again, let me put the indicator. It's not an indicator, but I'm just going to draw this, right? Let's get our closing price of the week situated. Okay, which would be right here. And this is going to be green. All right. And now Let's go back to M30. Let me clear this, guys. I hope you guys got all that. And, prices could, like I said, it could go sideways, could ping the low a little bit. If it breaks out and fails, that'll be the chef's kiss, right? If it breaks out the previous day low, right? If that happens, that's the chef kiss, guys. And that will give me the confidence that, we are going to go long, right? And that's what it's going to be. So that's what that area is important to me. Okay. Or, like I said, it could definitely, do the sideways things, pump up 3 levels, and then do this, and then break through the low, and then boom, we have a break of structure, and we're on and popping, dropping, right? That could be it too. But just be prepared. Be prepared for either one of those to happen. Okay. Let's look at the DJ. DJ is the same pattern. Friday. Let me, not that you need me to. Uh-oh. Did I mess my thing up here? Okay. Yeah. Anyway, whatever. Friday. We had a low. So if you're looking to take a trade on Monday, you want to look 3 days back and say, okay, what do I have here, right? Do I have an opportunity to take a 3-day reversal, right? So you would look, I think I have maybe too many things open. This thing is kind of dragging a little bit, so sorry guys. Let's start over. Let me clear this. Let me close some things. Maybe I have too many things open right now. Shut down some of these. All right. I don't know, guys. I hope this works so it doesn't drag a little, But anyway, here we go. It's still, there it goes. So you come to the chart on Monday and you're looking for how to get into this market on Monday, but obviously it depends on what session that you are in, right? Thursday, we had a low, okay, that was put in place. This was the high for Thursday, and it broke through and closed outside. So we have a market that it's in breakout, all right? So Monday comes, and of course, I trade the New York session. So by the time I'm here, this breakout has already failed, and I'm looking for the opportunity to short the market. So I'm going to identify the high, and then, of course, the open, the low, right, the original low, and then I'm going to mark the second low that broke that one. So we have the low and then the lower low right here, and then we have a higher low, or I don't know what you call this. It's a peak, okay? And that would be my entry to go short on the DJ on Monday for the 3-day trade. Okay, that's how you would do that. So then we get to the low. It does not break anything here. It doesn't come all the way down here and break out and fail. It doesn't do anything of that. We're still within the trend. We're still in, longs are still in the market. Obviously, if it did break out and fail, it will still be long in the market, but it didn't. Okay. So Tuesday comes along, and Tuesday does not take out this low here or anything like that, right? So for those of you who are thinking that you're going short, you have, all the stops are up here for the short traders, right? It comes down here and it fails, right? So we come in, we know that this is a first green day, just like the other one, where price closed right above the open, and it did not, we're still long, right? So coming into the market on Wednesday, you have the opportunity to go long again on this market. However, right, it was long towards, after, I think there was probably news. The news really just changes everything a little bit in terms of the timing. But if you were taking this, with the news or whatever, you would have just used this area. This would have been your dump and pump session. Your dump and pump trade, right? You would have had to assume that, okay, this is dumping. The next thing is we know that we're going to have a lower low, and then we're going to go long, and that's what we had the opportunity. But it's always great when you can take the short and the long trade. However, for me, I'm not really good at doing that, right? I just want to be patient and wait for the actual trend trade that is going to come in. Okay. All right. So let me clear that up a little bit. Okay. So now, guys, like I was getting at, so here we have the peak, right? That retested. And then we have this first break. This one broke that, right? One previous day. And this is the second previous day, broke that high. And now we have a third previous day that broke this high. So just like I mentioned before, the scenario is looking good because honestly, we do have this low, right, that has been created on Friday, and we also have a high. Okay. So I don't really know what's going to happen. It could go sideways a little bit, right? What if it breaks this, just like with the other one? If this breaks the low and fails and continues, then we're long, right? Because it looks like we still have an area to come back to. And then, of course, we'll be breaking this high that's right here. And that, of course, the high, higher high is a dump and pump trade setup, right? It could totally do that, right? Or we could get, just like on Monday, we can perhaps get a reversal just within the actual trend. So we could go sideways at Friday's price. We could pump up, take that high out, right? Then this would change to 4, okay? And then it can proceed to break, the previous day low. If it does do that, great. Then we have a short opportunity, right? We won't know until the market closes how it behaves on whether it's going to be a out of balance market or not, right? I don't know. But either one of those two scenarios look good. I would love for it to, I would definitely, if we're going long, I mean, if it doesn't break Friday's low and it continues to go on up, that'd be great. But if it does break Friday's, did I say low? I mean Friday's price, close price. If it does break Friday's close price, and it comes to the previous day low, I would love for it to break it and then continue up. That would be perfection, right? That's what we would love for it to do. But I don't know what it's going to do. But like I said earlier, I'm just going to be prepared for whichever way it goes based on how it behaves. And if you look at S&P, it's the same thing. All right. Now, this one, I did put my little 50% thing here. And all that I do here, guys, is I'll take the high and low of the previous day, and that's the area that I would mark. All right, that's something else that you could do. You just mark that area, and, again, I use that to let me know if price is going to respect that or it's going to come to that area and then fail, right? Like, that's how I use it. Because that 50% mark is always legit, dude. It's like always legit. It always works. All right. So that's what I have for today, guys. That's it for the setups for this week. Again, if you want to test out the indicator, it's for MetaTrader 4 and 5. All you want to do is go to ProfitTakerAlerts.com. Okay. And then you go here. You can start your 14-day trial. Again, MT4 or MT5. All right. make sure that, and again, there's no credit card required for the free trial. So make sure you choose free trial. Put in your account number for the MetaTrader 4 account. If you have a MetaTrader 5, make sure you go to the MetaTrader 5, put in the account number for that. Make sure you put in the right account number or it won't work. Okay. After you finish filling this out and checking out, and again, you don't need a credit card to check out, you try it for 14 days. All sales are final. If you decide to buy it, you can subscribe for $25 a month, or you can buy the lifetime, which is, the lifetime is the $225, and the lifetime includes MT4, MT5 in the trade manager. You also get the trade manager as well. Okay. All right. So if you have any questions, feel free to hit me up at support@profittakersalerts.com. Again, it's support@profittakersalerts.com. Hit me up there if you have any questions. Or you can drop the questions in the chat of this video, right? But once you become a customer, a free trial customer or lifetime customer or monthly customer, always use the support at Profit Takers Alert so I can so I'll know who you are, right? And I can go to your to the dashboard license file and see who you are. So if you do select the actual lifetime, know that for the lifetime you won't be a part of the license section because I don't need to put a license on that. I can just give you the file, and you'll have, and that will be a manual delivery. So allow me about 24 hours to get that to you because I don't know, we're all over the world here. Everybody's on different time zones. And if you are choosing the free trial, that's a license file. You'll have access to it immediately. Okay. Just make sure you enter your digits correctly. If you mess up, right, then of course you reach out to me and then I'll fix it. Okay. So that's it, guys. You can also join me in locals. You can join me in locals, guys. This is where we can communicate even more, right? If you just want to be in locals and just be a watcher, you can totally just come here and just watch stuff. If you don't want to communicate. If you want to be a member, then members will be able to add, comment. I post stuff all the time, and you can just really engage a little bit more. I'll post 3 or 4 trade setups for all the members, the supporters of the community. But if you want to just be a free member, I mean, you still have a lot of stuff here that I post. I just want to give value. Hopefully it works. What I'm giving to you, hopefully you find value in it. You can still like it, and then I'll know that you're watching, even though if you're a silent watcher, you're ninja. What do you call those people? The ninja watchers? Either way, I appreciate you. All right, guys, until the next day, until the next session, until the next video, have a wonderful day. Trade responsibly. Ciao for now.